The United States said it very loudly for everyone to hear. Whoever wants to leave, leave Israel today, and Canada ordered, leave while there are still flights, and China said, leave Iran immediately. So I ask you, is something going to happen? Do you still have doubts?
The United States and Israel launched a coordinated attack against Iran. The bombings hit the capital, Tehran, and other cities. Iran retaliated and launched missiles against Israel and American bases in countries in that region.
Oh. In a coordinated attack at the heart of the Ayatollah's regime, Israel and the United States bombed strategic targets in Iran in an operation that involved the prior infiltration of Yaman, Israel's special counter-terrorism unit. With the support of American troops, Israel is preparing for a ground offensive aimed at weakening the Iranian regime, which is accused of oppressing its people, supporting extremist groups, and maintaining uranium enrichment operations for military purposes. Benjamin Netanyahu's decision to mobilize Yemen demonstrates the seriousness of the threat perceived by Israel and the need to use highly trained forces in high-risk scenarios. Welcome to life in the barracks.
It was a large-scale attack. Donald Trump even said he might opt for a pinpoint strike strategy, but that's not what happened this morning. Life in the barracks.
The joint attack by the United States and Israel on Iran brought enormous operational challenges, especially due to the complexity of Iranian territory and the strong air defense maintained by the Ayatollah's regime. The Iranian forces have medium and long-range missile systems, advanced radars, and mobile units capable of making aerial penetration difficult. To overcome these barriers, the Americans and Israelis resorted to the use of stealth fighters, reconnaissance drones, and precision missiles, aiming to neutralize strategic targets without exposing themselves to significant losses. In addition to the technical difficulties, the attack required meticulous coordination among the forces involved. Israel used its special unit, Yaman, for prior infiltrations and intelligence gathering, while the United States provided logistical support and additional firepower, including strategic bombers and electronic warfare systems. This combination of high-tech weapons and special operations, and combinations aimed to undermine Iran's military infrastructure, weaken the regime, and reduce its ability to finance extremist groups. Unit O. Even so, the risk of retaliation and regional escalation remains high, making the operation a delicate move on the geopolitical chessboard of the Middle East. The Israeli Yaman is internationally recognized for its infiltration capabilities and precision operations. Specialized in counter-terrorism, hostage rescue, and neutralization of strategic targets, this unit operates effectively in complex urban environments. Its ability to infiltrate silently, gather intelligence in the field, and carry out quick and coordinated actions makes it one of the most feared forces in the Middle East. The deployment of Yaman in Iranian territory can be decisive, as this elite unit uses advanced infiltration techniques to dismantle extremist cells and strike critical points of the regime, expanding the impact of joint operations between Israel and the United States. In retaliation for the coordinated attacks by the United States and Israel, the Iranian regime launched a wave of ballistic missiles and drones against Israel, followed by offensives against American military installations in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Qatar. Iran has a considerable arsenal of medium and long-range missiles, as well as armed drones and electronic warfare systems, which allows it to strike targets hundreds of kilometers away. This military capability is reinforced by its dispersal strategy, using mobile and underground bases to make it harder to neutralize its launchers. Despite this, Iran faces well-equipped enemies positioned in nearby regions. Israel has advanced defense systems such as the Iron Dome and the David Sling system, capable of intercepting most of the projectiles launched. The United States maintains military bases in countries neighboring Iran, which are only a few hundred kilometers away, allowing for a quick and coordinated response. This geographical proximity makes the confrontation even more delicate, since the range of Iranian missiles directly covers these facilities, increasing the risk of regional escalation. Israel is deeply concerned about the Ayatollah's regime, led by Ali Khamenei, because it sees it as an existential threat. Iran, under the leadership of the Ayatollahs, maintains a hostile rhetoric against Israel and invests heavily in military and nuclear programs that raise suspicions of military intentions. In addition, the Iranian regime finances and supports extremist groups such as Hezbollah and Hamas, which are directly involved in attacks against the Israeli people. This combination of ideology, military power, and influence over armed organizations makes Iran one of Israel's main strategic enemies. While Israel seeks to maintain its security and stability amid historically hostile neighbors, Iran aims to expand its regional influence by supporting militias and regimes aligned with its ideological vision. The Israeli people, even surrounded by extremist groups that try at all costs to wipe them off the map, continue to seek to live in peace, under God's blessings, sustained by the conviction that divine strength and national determination have been decisive for their survival and resilience in the Middle East. The link to access the private analysis of Strategic Voter 2026 will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Be one of the first and take the opportunity to get access to updates and also secure a FIDA Moitel participation certificate. Here at VIDA, at the barracks, you stay up to date with everything happening in the military world. Leave your like, subscribe, and watch one of the videos appearing on your screen. Forward fighters, see you next time.